Today we will tell the story of the call of Abraham, found in the book of Genesis chapters 11 and 12. May the word of God reach our hearts as a source of inspiration for our lives. At a crucial moment in history, God begins to unveil his plan to correct the world's mistakes through Abraham. In this backdrop of divine promises, an epic narrative unfolds, shaping the destiny not only of Abraham and his family, but of all humanity. It is here that the seeds of hope are sown, promises that will echo through the centuries and become foundations for the rest of the Bible. Abraham, a man of faith and vision, is the protagonist of this divine saga. In the desert of uncertainty, God makes the first promise to Abraham, a descendant as numerous as the stars in the sky. Thus begins a journey full of challenges, miracles, and divine encounters. The story unfolds and Abraham faces obstacles that test his trust in divine promises. God's revelation goes beyond the blessings of offspring. He promises a land for Abraham and his descendants, a land that will forever be marked as the site of divine fulfillment. In the pulsating heart of Ur, a place of ancient traditions and wealth, lived Terah, a man of family and possessions. His legacy included 3 sons and at least 1 daughter, the fruits of a life full of untold stories. Among Terah's heirs, Abraham stood out, a remarkable man who, through complex family ties, married Sarai, his half-sister of incomparable beauty. When the shadow of death surrounded Terah, a journey began. The family, like a caravan of dreams and traditions, set out to the north, to the city of Haran, where life continued its course until Terah's days came to an end. It was in Haran, under the vast skies, that God whispered to the 75-year-old Abram, promises that would echo through the ages. "Leave behind your family and homeland," the Lord said. "There is a place I have chosen for you. I will make you a great nation. Your name will be exalted. I will bless you, and all who bless you will be blessed. I will curse those who curse you. Through you, all the families of the earth will be blessed." Abram, faithful and courageous, took with him Sarai, his wife of timeless beauty, and Lot, his nephew. Together, they left behind the familiar comforts of Haran. Along the way, as their steps echoed through the lands of Canaan, God reaffirmed his promise. "This land will be yours and your descendants." Believing in God, despite the absence of children, became the foundation of Abram. A man of faith, he raised an altar in the divinely appointed lands, worshiping the Lord with gratitude and hope, like seeds of promises planted in fertile soil, ready to sprout. And thus began the saga of Abram, a journey that would shape the destiny of generations. A severe famine cast its shadow over the land Abram called home, as a harbinger of imminent challenges. Driven by the urgency to preserve what he had, Abram, with his wife Sarai by his side, embarked on a journey to Egypt, a land of mysteries and enigmas. Aware of Sarai's stunning beauty, he anticipated the consequences that the truth could bring. "Say that you are my sister," he advised Sarai, imagining that this would preserve his life in the eyes of the Egyptians. Abram's plan proved effective when the Egyptians, witnessing Sarai's radiant beauty, welcomed her into the Pharaoh's house, believing she was Abram's sister. A tide of wealth and favor poured over Abram as he thrived in the fertile soil of Egypt, accumulating herds, servants, and a prosperity that elevated him among the riches of the land of the Nile. However, divine plans, invisible to mortal eyes, were in motion. The wrath of God rested upon the Pharaoh because Sarai, a woman promised to Abram, was in his house. Plagues fell upon the Pharaoh's household, enveloping him in disease and despair. When the truth emerged, Pharaoh confronted Abram with just indignation. "Why did you do this to me? You said she was your sister, and now I find out she is your wife. Take her and go." Thus, accompanied by Sarai and Lot, Abram left behind the wealth and tumult of Egypt, returning to the land of Canaan. He settled near a place called Bethel, where he raised an altar in worship to the Lord, renewing his commitment to the God who guided him through life's twists and turns. It was the beginning of another chapter in the remarkable saga of Abram, a man of faith and fearless pilgrim. This is the first part of a 7-part series where we will narrate the biblical story of Abraham and his family. Stay with us to not miss the next chapters of this story so important to all of us. If you're not subscribed to our channel yet, click the subscribe button and join our community. Also, don't forget to comment, leave a like, and click the notification bell. Your presence and participation here are very important to us. And if you missed the previous episodes, we have a complete playlist with all the videos in chronological order. Today I want to leave a verse found in the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 3. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. May the presence of God be a constant in your life, bringing blessings, joy, and love. God bless you.